Christian, what words come to your mind?
I think Christians are generally nice people. Like, I don't think there's ever been one that's been mean to me or did anything that I hold a grudge against.
I met a lot of really nice people from church, and I made like really great friends from there.
They're all very spontaneous, very fun, very friendly.
Christians, they really believe in God and then they really respect their own religion.
They are very positive, not easily defeated in that sense.
Morally righteous, I guess. I don't know. But most of the time I go out with my Christian friends, the last thing we talk about is religion.
Over enthusiastic, very persistent.
Some are very hyper, like I think like City Harvest, and then some at Queenstown or something like that, which is more quieted down.
Some quite friendly, but some is like, you know, like proud.
For the very hyper group, actually it scares me off. And then for the quiet group one, I mean the stories are meaningful, but after a while it becomes quite boring.
Very outgoing, very friendly, but when things don't go their way, different kinds of words come out from their mouth. Like, why don't you come to my church lah? If not, you'll be going to hell if you don't believe in my religion.
Some of them, some of them are the idiots who give me a bad impression of the religion. But technically, I'm okay with the religion, it's just that I'm not okay with the people inside.
They should be more tolerant and more forgiving. I think it's very hard for this part of the world. In Southeast Asia, you look at it.
They will help you when you actually need help, but sometimes they also make you feel like there's a string attached.
What I really cannot stand Sunday Christians, like people who only go to church on Sunday and they are only Christians on Sunday, and then like in church they act all holy, that kind of stuff, but the moment they step out of church then they don't care. Then I see like on their social media, like they do things like, for example, go clubbing, that kind, and then doing like online post to it stuff, and then sometimes they go to church only to meet boyfriend, girlfriend, that kind of stuff, which is quite true, like don't deny it. Some people do that.
I'm not entirely convinced in going in this region, so therefore you force me. You got problem? Okay, I'm generally very open, so I speak anything that comes to my mind. So if a Christian person says, "Oh, you're very disgusting, you're pervert," then I'll be like, "What the hell? I'm saying this, or I'm talking. I'm a certain age, and I'm talking to you in mature terms, and why shouldn't you be accepting?"
They don't convince you by living the life that they say it need to be.
I felt that the reason why it came off as a negative experience was because apart from the person wanting to communicate and become friends and stuff, but I felt that beneath all that, what he or she was trying to do was to sort of preach the Christian faith, which should not have been the way. It's alright to invite people into the faith, but you should not have to force them in, because it's up to each individual's choice whether or not they choose to follow or to not follow.
I always believe it's about walking the talk but not talk the talk. So I think in a lot of cases wise, what I experienced from them is that the respect case wise for a lot of other religions is somehow lacking.
I guess it happens more to youngsters.
So I felt that if you can't even respect others, let alone for others to respect you.
So it is all about education, end of the day, about educating the people.
I think some people go to church also because under the influence of family, so I feel like sometimes you have to have your own opinion. If you really don't believe, don't force yourself.